Okay, it's just after 7, and I'm heading in to do Santanoni Range today. This is my second time through Santanoni Range. I have to do a winter pass, and here we are. And Santanoni Range is about 15 miles, 4,700 feet of vertical, and I really think of it as a walk out to Coochie and back. I'm heading out in spikes right now, and they're doing the job, but it's been warm the last couple days and everything's softened up a little bit, so I'm predicting I'm going to be in snowshoes pretty soon for the purchase. It's about 7:40, and this is where you turn off the road to take the trail into Bradley Pond. Coming up on the stream crossing. Getting closer to the Santononi Express Trail. I just switched to snowshoes. It's nice coming through here in the winter because this stretch of trail is normally a muddy mess, and it is a muddy mess, but less of a muddy mess right now. A lot of these holes are filled in with snow. Okay, here's the express trail. In the winter time, you could easily go up this trail, in my opinion. This range could be done either way in the winter. It could be done either way in the summertime as well. I just prefer to go counterclockwise in the summer. Today I'm going to go counterclockwise as well because there's a 45-mile-an-hour southwest wind, and if I do it counterclockwise, that means I'm only walking into the wind in that little scamper down to Couchsachraga, and then I have the wind at my back the rest of the hike and I'm shielded from it. If I go up the express now, I'll be going into the wind for a longer period of time, and I'll be exposed to the wind for a longer period of time. So I'm going up to Bradley Pond, up and around. So it's 8:36 now, 3.67 miles into the hike, and it's an hour and a half. So off to Bradley Pond. All right, this is the junction up the Panther Peak around Bradley Pond. I'm heading up Panther Brook now. It's about an hour, 47 minutes into the hike. I'm almost 5 miles in. There's like 4.5 miles I've done. Doing pretty good. Trail is getting softer. I've pushed through a couple times even with snowshoes. But here we go. Let's go past Bradley Pond up to Panther Brook. Kind of reminds me of Elk Pass when you're coming off of Blake Colvin Range over to Nipple Top. Kind of reminds me of that little section of trail. You can kind of make out Bradley Pond through the trees there. Frozen solid. Coming up Panther, it's steep, but steep is good because you got to get up to the top. But trail's a little soft, which makes steep sometimes slippery, but snowshoes are working great. It's kind of looking back at where we came in. That's the Bradley Pond Trail, a little valley. Okay, 2 hours and 20 minutes in. I'm just over 5 miles. All right, crossing Panther Brook now. Okay, I just made it to Herald Square. I'm 0.2 miles from Panther Peak, which is up here. I'm expecting the wind to pick up now, so I'm gonna layer up, switch out a layer because I got wet on the way in. There's a lot of water on the trees, and I expect there to be a bad wind chill going forward. So I wanna be dry. So I'm gonna fuel up, change some layers, and then we're heading to Panther Peak. Actually gonna put my raincoat on because there's a little bit of a drizzle and there's a lot of water coming off the trees, so you gotta stay dry. Okay, just leaving Herald Square. Got 0.2 miles up to Panther. Should be a quick one. Near the summit, and we're right about the wind. Steady, cold. Totally socked in. Just made the summit of Panther Peak. It is windy and cold, as expected. There's no views, it's totally socked in. But I'm here on Panther, 6 miles, a little bit over 3 hours it's taken me, about 3 hours and 15 minutes. All right, just leaving Panther Peak. There's nothing to see at all. Just a bunch of trees and a socked in summit. Woo-hoo! This is gonna be a fun walk out there. Okay, back to Herald Square. That's the trail back down to Bradley Pond. We're heading this way over to Times Square. And when we get over there, we're gonna take a right and head into the dismal wilderness, as the Native Americans used to call it. And they were right. So I'm looking for Times Square. I lost the trail for a second, and I'm trying to find my way back without getting stuck in a spruce trap. I don't know. The trail kind of pitted out, and sometimes happens in the winter. I feel like I'm back on. I see some snowshoe marks. Yeah, I think that's Couchie. We're heading this way, out to Couchsachraga. Let's get her done. About halfway to Couchie, just found this tree that's just been getting destroyed by a woodpecker. He's doing a good job on it. This is known as the bog, going out to Couchsachraga, and it can sometimes be really sloppy. So in the wintertime, you don't have to worry about that. Last little climb here for Couchie. Pretty cool to check out this rock. Just balanced there somehow. Summit's right up here. Welcome to Couchie. All right, I'm at the summit of Couchie. As you can see, there are no views at all today. Completely socked in, but still a good day in the woods. Now it's starting to rain, so I'm just gonna head off the summit now, get the hell out of here. And there's a lot more climb that I remember from my summer pass through here, so I expect it to be kind of slow going back up. It's 12 noon exactly. I'm almost 5 hours into this, 8.27 miles and 3,300 of elevation I've done. All right, I'm just leaving the summit of Couchsachraga, and I'm going back up to that ridge line. A little after 12 o'clock. All right, I'm back to Times Square. It's about 1:30. I'm soaking wet. It's been raining for a while. Had a little snack, a little break. I'm leaving Times Square. I got 6 miles left. It's a mile over to Santononi. And it's gonna be a cold mile. Because I'm on the ridge now, and the wind is gonna be hitting me. So let's try to hustle. Getting close to the Santanoni summit. Santononi, 2:15. So I just made the summit of Santononi. It's completely socked in still. The winds are high. I'm wet. But Santanoni Range done in 5 miles. All right, 2:20. I'm not lingering up here. I'm heading back to the car. It's wet, it's cold, it's windy. And it's time to get out of the woods. So let's do it. All right, I'm back to the express. And it's downhill from here. Okay, that's how you butt slide when you don't want to. See this ball? Almost out of the express trail. All right, just came out of the express trail. It's 10 after 3, so I have about an hour and I'm out. So I'm coming out, and what do I see? Some blue sky. So things are clearing up there. That's the way it is sometimes. You climb and you're socked in. Good. Back to the bridge. Don't got too much longer now. Okay, I'm back to the road. So, last little stretch now. Back to the parking lot. I had a 10-hour goal and I beat that. Trail was soft. Rain for a good portion of the day. It was windy and cold, but a winter climb of the Santanoni Range is now complete. That's 32 of 46 W.